Hello, it's Jeanette with Amazing Paper Crafts. Thank you so much for joining me today. I am back with another video tutorial. Today I'm going to make a card. This is a thank you card. And this one here has some really bright colors on it. And the Designer Series paper that I used is from the Pansy Petals Designer Series paper pack. It comes 12 by 12 and you get some beautiful paper. This is the one I'm going to be working with today, but let me show you. I've used this before in some of my videos, but it's just gorgeous. And you know, I cut my paper down to 6 by 6. To me, it's just a little bit better to handle it like that. And if I need a bigger piece, then I'll only cut out, cut down half of the paper. But isn't this beautiful paper? And there is a die that will cut these out. But today I'm just going to be using the double oval punch. And I am going to be making a design similar to this. And I'm going to be using this Designer Series paper today. And we're going to need a little piece of this one here. That's on the other side here. So basically I'm going to put that on the bottom here. And we're also going to be using some of our Evening Evergreen chevron weave ribbon. Okay, it's beautiful, dark, but it's got some weaves in there. I don't know if you can see that. Really pretty ribbon. Doesn't really have a sparkle to it, but it's really nice. So I thought I would just see if I can work this out using some darker colors, because this is like really bright. I do like it. It's very cheerful, but I want to use a different color scheme on it. So I'm going to put that aside over here, and we are going to get out. This is what I did. I have this piece of basic white cardstock, and this piece is like a quarter of a piece of the 8.5 by 11, and then I just embossed it with the Pretty Flowers embossing folder. And when I did that, I got a piece, all embossed, but all I needed was half of it. So I have the other half here that I will use. See how pretty that is? And I'm going to use it on the top half like that. But I need to cut it down. I also need to cut this down a little bit. So I'm going to bring out my paper trimmer, because what I need to do is I need to cut about 1 1/8 inches off of this here. Okay, I'm using this side of the measurement to do that. I'm just going to cut 1 1/8 inches off, because we're going to be punching that out. And this piece here is going to need to measure 2 inches, which I believe it's already 2 inches, but it is also going to need to measure 5 1/4. So we're going to cut that down like that. And this piece here also needs to measure 2 inches, which I believe it does. Yeah, maybe not. Let's see what we have here. We're going to cut that down to 2 inches. Is that what we're doing? Yep, 2 inches. And we're going to cut it down to 5 1/4. Okay. Okay, and so together these measure 4 inches across here, and that's what I needed. Okay, so let's take this paper cutter away. I'm going to bring in my silicone craft sheet, because what I want to do is I want to take these two pieces and I want to just tape them together. I'm just going to put a little piece of Scotch tape on the back. This is removable Scotch tape, but it doesn't really matter because you're not going to be able to see it. But I just wanted that together like that. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some of this ribbon, and I am going to just pull this out of my dispenser here. I always make dispensers, not always, but I like to make dispensers for my ribbon, so that it makes it a little bit easier to store and make it a little bit neater. So I'm using my ribbon scissors. I have a little ribbon on my ribbon scissors. All right, and what we're going to do is we're going to place this right here, and then I'm going to flip that over and we're going to tape it. So I think I'm going to use some seal. This is Seal Plus. Either seal will work, and I'm going to put some seal on either side here. Okay, and let's see. I think I want it just kind of like right in the middle. And you see the reason why I use my silicone craft sheet is so that I can place this down and it won't stick. So, like I say, I kind of want this right in the middle. I don't want it twisted though. Let's look at it like this. Here we go. There we go. Okay. Alright, and then I'm going to just put a glue dot. If I can find my glue dots. They were just here. Here they are. And I'm going to just place a glue dot right here in the center, just to hold that center down. And there we go. Just like that. And now this is going to layer on this beautiful polished pink. I know, that's kind of crazy too, isn't it? But it's going to look really pretty, you'll see. Trying to get that glue dot a little bit further up because I can see it and I don't want to see it. Okay, we are going to be layering it like this. And I'm just going to go ahead and put some seal adhesive on here. Whoops, you got to be careful with the seal. The Seal Plus is very, very strong, and every once in a while it'll peel up your paper. So you got to kind of be really careful with it. It's okay because it's on the back side. I'm going to be okay with that. I think I'll try to tape it down. Nope, it still wants to peel up. So you can also use some Tombow Mono multi-purpose liquid glue. That will work too. Probably what I should have pulled out instead of the seal. But seal is really quick and it dries, you don't have to wait for it to dry. I'm going to have a 1/8 inch border all the way around this, like that. Okay? Alright, now I'm kind of done with this for right now. And now I'm going to be doing some punching. So I have a piece of Evening Evergreen, and I'm going to be punching this, just the scallop part of this punch here. And I need 3 of them. No, yes I do. I need 3. Okay. Just going to go like this. And like that. Alright. And now I am going to use this strip that I cut down to 1/8 of an inch. It's 6 inches by 1/8. But that really doesn't matter, how long it is. I'm just going to be punching that in that smaller oval punch, and we're going to just punch it like this. We're going to do 2 of them. Let's see, where do I want? I can just do them anywhere I want to. We'll put a little bit of that polished pink in there too. Okay, so I'm going to put that aside, and we're going to be using our seal adhesive very gently, and we're going to be placing that over our punched out Evening Evergreen. Try to get it as centered as you can. That's one, and then this one here is going to go on the other one. Okay. And here we go, just like that. It's not quite centered here. Hold on a second. There we go. Okay, and then I'm going to put this right here next to each other. So we're going to use dimensionals for that. Let me bring out some Stampin' Dimensionals. We're going to put 2 on each one. This card really does go together quite easily, quite quick. Oops. Yep, I put dimensionals on the wrong one, but I will be needing dimensionals on that one too. Because I'm going to be stamping a sentiment on that, but on a little piece of white, whisper white. Okay, so we're taking the dimensionals off of here. I mean, taking the backer paper of the dimensionals. Okay, I'm going to put one right here. Okay, and then I'm going to put the other one right here. I put them a little close together. I think I want to spread them apart just a little bit and just make sure that they have the same height And same spacing on both sides. And now this one is going to go right here, but I want to put a sentiment in the middle there. And I'm going to be using a piece of basic white. And I'm going to be using the thank you sentiment like I did with this one here. And that comes from the Free as a Bird stamp set. This is little thank you right here. That's what I'm going to use because it fits beautifully inside that oval. So let me grab my thank you stamp. It's right here. I just want to clean it off because that's what I used on the other one. Just cleaning it off with some baby wipes because they were handy. Okay. And I'm going to use some Evening Evergreen. Or am I? You know what? I think I might want to use some polished pink. Let's do them both and see what that looks like. One with polished pink. Okay. That's the polished pink one. And then I'm going to clean it out. I don't have my chamois handy for some reason. I don't know what I did with that, but I know it's here somewhere. I'll probably find it after the video. Okay, and let's try it with Evening Evergreen. I'll try it on this side here. And I'm going to punch out both of them and see which one I like better. Okay, and we're going to be using the smaller oval. Try to get it centered. That's that one there. And that's that one there. Okay. So I'm going to be putting this right here. And I don't know if I want the pink one there, or do I want the green one there? Oh, I think I like the green one better. I don't know. Let's see. Pink. Yeah, you know what? I think I'm going to leave the pink one there because I also want to accent it with one of these loose flower flourishes. Like maybe a little pink one here. Yep. Like right there, like that. Yep, that's what I'm going to do. Okay, that's what I have decided. I'll use the pink one. And I'm just going to put some more seal adhesive on the back. Now I've already stuck this down because I wasn't thinking and I stuck it down. So we got to hurry up and make sure that it's really nice. And with a little bit of glue, I'm going to use some Tombow Mono multi-purpose liquid glue. I'm just going to put a little dot there. It's probably a little too much, but it'll be fine. I'm going to use my Take Your Pick tool to pick this up. I think I am. Let's see. Gotta flip it over. My nails get in the way. Okay. Picking that up, and I am placing it down. I'm going to use something to push it down with right here. There it is. So now I've got that little pink flower in here. And now I'm going to make a bow for here with that ribbon. And let's see what we can do with the bow here. Okay. Let's see how we're going to make this bow for one thing. I don't know how big I want the bow yet. I don't want it too small. See, yeah, that's good right there. I'll make it a little smaller. Just make sure that our book was nice and tight. You know what? I'm going to do that over again. I didn't like it. There we go. Sometimes it just doesn't feel right. Okay, here we go. I'm going to take my paper snips. I mean, yeah, my ribbon paper snips. The one I use mostly for ribbon. I'll probably cut it down a little bit more, but let's get some glue dots out here. I'm going to put a couple of glue dots here on here to make sure that it holds nice and tight. And then I'm going to take another one of these little pink ones here. There we go. See? And I'll put that right there with some more glue dots. Okay. Let's put another glue dot on here. I'll put that pink one right here as a really pretty centerpiece for that ribbon. And then what we're going to do is I'm going to take the jewels, the in color jewels, which is the 2021 to 2023 in color jewels. And let's see, what color do I want to put on here? I'm going to try putting on one of the green ones here. One of these evening evergreen ones. I think that's the color. Yep. And we'll stick that right in the center here, just to give that a little bit of bling. I'm going to trim this down a little bit more right here. Okay. And now there's my little fancy card. Isn't that fancy looking? I think it is. But it's going to make somebody a beautiful thank you card. And I'm sure they're going to be delighted to receive it. Because I send out a lot of thank you cards. Because I appreciate my customers so much. Okay, so anyway, these are my 2 cards for today. Or this is my 1 card, but you saw this one here. And I hope that I've taught you something. I hope that you will try this. And I hope that you like my video. And if you did, please give me a thumbs up. And if you need any of the tools and supplies that I use, please go to my website at www.geoamazingpapercrafts.stampinup.net. All of the supplies are going to be listed in the description of the video. So, once again, I'm Jeanette with Geo Amazing Paper Crafts, and you make it a great day. Bye-bye.